Rangers managerial search goes on. We've had a few names popping up. Now, very strongly is the prospect of Steven Gerrard coming back to Ibrox. It's got a few Rangers fans excited, but it's also created a bit of debate about his first spell at the club. Obviously won the title. That was the one trophy he won, but the bigger picture, this is the big debate going on against Rangers and Celtic fans. Was he a success in his first spell in charge?
Yes, and probably the thing that's followed him about that interview, does he look happy, is that the phrase 1 in 9, so he won one trophy at 9. I think that's probably unfair.
He gets battered with that, doesn't he, sometimes?
That's the one it couldn't be more unfair. I think the first season, it was quite evident there was growth. I remember the cup replay that they lost, the Scottish Cup quarter-final replay against Aberdeen. It showed what they were the first season. They were on the up, but Derek McKinney's Aberdeen team were more streetwise. They got that as the seasons went on. And you could, I think the last season, obviously the winning the title, his last full season, romping the title, I think there was a real regret over the cup defeats that season, St Mirren, St Johnstone.
Yeah.
But like he'd righted the wrongs of the title near misses in his second season, his third, I think you would have found maybe he obviously was a manager of ability in Glasgow where he could have been able to do that in the cups. And in defence, just before he joined Aston Villa, that was the Hibs game where Van Bronckhorst ends up in the stands. Goldson is the interview of interviews. There's no reason that couldn't have been the cup as well. So I think over a slightly longer sample period, they'd have been able to fix that.
I think you've also got to remember where Rangers were when he came in. I mean, they were getting battered by Celtic in the league. Well, miles behind, really. It's a real rebuilding job, and it did take a bit of time. And listen, I think at the end of his second season, obviously when the league kind of shut down, I think they were struggling a wee bit at that point. I think they lost at home to Hamilton, was it, as well, and there was a few grumbles at that point. But then that season, he'll always be remembered for delivering that title, the first league title for so long, and denying Celtic the 10. The fabled 10. So I think he had nothing. But also what he did was regain credibility in Europe, which set the foundations to get to a European final, which was a huge achievement. So I don't think anyone can suggest that it wasn't a success.
No.
I know the cup competitions were probably disappointing for him. But
there's a defined style of play as well, and that probably brings Michael Beale into the argument, but there was, and I think that's what Rangers have been itching for more than anything. The thing they pined for more with Gerrard is that they knew what they were going to get with a Gerrard team, and they've not felt that since, and I think that's been really I think that's why he's kind of craved so much amongst the fans.